Coming to you live from Storyteller Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. This is Trios, your show with 3 acts, and I am Kyle Kirkland, your host tonight and every single Wednesday night starting at 7 p.m. right here at facebook.com/Trios Live. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight. This is our very first Trio show back since last month when we had our Halloween special, so thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for hanging out. That last Trio special was awesome. So, once again, I'm Kyle Kirkland. We have a great show. We have started up a brand new show, Untitled. If you haven't seen it yet, we're doing it now every Wednesday night. You need to check it out. If you're into writing, if you're into songwriting, if you're into script writing, comedy writing, whatever you're into, we've got it for you. Antoine Mills was last week. Jasmine Waters was last week. Antoine Mills was the week before. And Brent Starr, we're going to have Brent Starr with us next week. So come back with us next week. But tonight we have, I've got my friends Man Hands Lizzie. She's going to be joining me. She's going to be playing some piano tunes. I've also invited on Adonis. He's going to be joining me as well. He's a good friend of mine. These people have performed at our duet show back whenever we were at Cat's Cafe in Midtown and Atlanta. And so I've invited them to come and perform. And we are a show with 3 acts. So I've asked some friends to come and perform tonight, but some things have happened. So I'll be performing a set tonight, a full set. It's my first time actually performing a full set. And hey, Katie, I see Katie's here. I see Ryan. I see you guys. Thank you so much for joining. So anyway, I'm going to be doing a set tonight. If you're following this on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching us on Facebook right now, please go up and like our page, follow our page, keep up with everything that we're doing because we're going to be going every Wednesday night all the way through the end of the year. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to be playing some songs for you. I've got my guitar all tuned up and ready. I popped a string earlier today, so had a little bit of drama with that. But I am prepared and ready to play you guys some music. That is what this is for, this whole show. So I'm going to do it. I've always been a little bit nervous about live performances on camera, mostly because they're here to stay. So I'm going to do a couple of songs. I'm going to do 3 songs for you. I'm going to start off. I'm going to do one song that's a pretty old one, and then I'm going to do 2 new songs. So thank you guys for joining us. This is Trios. And here I am. Okay, here we go. This is an old song of mine. It's called Fallen. I hope you like it. Your secrets while I've got the pieces of me that I'll never give up. And you've got your memories all twisted and dirty. For you I got nothing but love. So let's brush you off, baby. Tomorrow we will see the sunshine like never before. We'll recount our blessings, forget all those messes we've made, then we'll see what's in store. So don't think about him and don't worry about me. I'm still falling in love. I'm falling in love. I'll write you this letter so I can feel better about all of those lies that you told. The thoughts that I can't stop, my wine full of teardrops, my mind races out of control. Oh, well, I know the person you are. You're my personal star. When I'm down and when I'm up, my friends call me crazy. Well, maybe they can't see that I'm only crazy in love. So don't think about him and don't worry about me. I'm still falling in love. I'm falling in love. Ooh, oh, I'm still falling in love. I'm falling in love. Well, I made up my mind for you. Just give me the time to get over him. No, I know it's all such a shame. Well, it's all in the name of love. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know it's all in the name of love. In the name of love, 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 love. So come back and hold me. I just can't be lonely. I need all the love you can give. Well, I've placed all my bets while you're full of regrets. Now we've only got one life to live. Oh, well, I know the person you are. You're my personal star. When I'm down or when I'm up, and my friends call me crazy. Well, maybe they can't see that I'm only crazy in love. So don't think about him and don't worry about me. I'm still falling in love. I'm falling in love. Ooh, I'm still falling in love. I'm falling, yeah, I'm falling in love. Ooh, I'm still falling in love. I'm falling, yeah, I'm falling in love. Ooh, I'm still falling in love. I'm falling in love, 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 love. Well, I'm still falling in love. I'm falling in love. Thank you guys so much. These are always such strange little performances because, you know, when you do it live, there's usually an audience, and I know what I know you're here. I know you're here. I see you down here. I know you're here. Thank you so much for that, guys. I can see your comments, and they keep me going. I love you. All right, so this song, I said I'm going to do an older song and two new songs. This is one of my newest guitar songs, probably my newest guitar song. It's called Heat of the Sun. So new, I'm going to be using some lyrics here. So wish me luck. This one's called Heat of the Sun. I hope you like it. I've waited underground forever to get close to you. Like I've been frozen in the spaces that you can't come to. But I think something's creeping. You're lighting up my blood. Outside the rain is falling and stirring up the mud. I'm breaking open, waking up, and I will come to you. I keep on reaching, wanting anything to show me love. If I could find a way to get over this push and shove. You got no apprehension burning in my mind. It's like the sky is falling, I'm getting left behind. Give me a reason to believe someday you'll pull me up. Whoa, 'cause I wanna get higher, feel the heat of the sun. If you knew my desire, you come undone. Whoa, I want to get higher, feel the heat of the sun. Oh, I wanna get sun. Feel the heat of the sun. Into the sun. I'm growing stronger by the hour. Show me where you are. Oh, 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 I made it up above the surface with my battle scars. Yes, I did, yes, I did. Alright now, this is my consolation, dominating my soul. It's finally taken over, I've given up control. I'll follow you into the void like you're the only star. Whoa, whoa, 'cause I wanna get higher, feel the heat of the sun. And if you knew my desire, you'd come undone. Whoa, I want to get higher, feel the heat of the sun. Whoa, I want to get higher, feel the heat of the sun. Into the sun. I feel the heat of the sun. Ooh, into the sun. Alright now, yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel the heat of the sun. Alright now, yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel the heat of the sun. Alright now, yeah, yeah, yeah. Go on into the sun. Alright now, yeah, yeah, yeah. The heat of the sun. Hey. Thanks, guys. So that's my new song, "Heat of the Sun," and I'm gonna do one more for you, and this is a piano song. Which is why I've kind of got my piano positioned over here. All right, and this is my newest. Sorry about all that reverb for you sound junkies. I know that must drive you crazy. Let me get my lyrics out of the way. Hey guys, sorry, I had some lyrics all up in the way, so I wasn't really able to see anybody's communication that moment. Again, we're going to be doing this again one more time next month, and it's going to be our holiday special. So tune in, because I'm going to be calling back all of our old friends who've been performing for us on trios, and we're going to have them back. So I'm going to do this one last song for you, or my last song anyway from the first set. And this one is it's called "Paint by Numbers." And it's my newest, and probably one of my favorites, I'd have to say. You know how sometimes as a songwriter, you don't really like your songs sometimes, and other people love them? This is one that I hope you guys dig. And like I say, it's called "Paint by Numbers." It's a little deep, but I hope you enjoy it. Getting older, I found the world and all its harm. I ran away. You showed me where to start, but I couldn't face the memory till I was 32. Now everything I feel I owe to you. Carried on. You brought me from my broken youth. I thought I had it all. But like the way the truth, but I couldn't paint by numbers till I was like 22. Know everything I learned, I've learned with you. So if all my days are made reciting love letters to you, there's nothing else on earth I'd rather do. Okay. Thanks, gang. All right, listen. This is one of the reasons why. Sorry, let me just scoot forward. This is one of the reasons why whenever we do these, I don't normally like to perform and host. It's such an interesting thing. Thank you for tuning in. I saw these comments coming in, and I can't wait to go through and read them. And thank you so much for coming and for joining us tonight and for watching. And for all of your I'm sorry, maybe I should have ended on a little bit of a happier tune. Anyway, guys, listen. So this is the way we run the show. Again, I'm Kyle Kirkland. I am the host, and we normally will have we have 3 performers, and normally I'm calling the first performer in. But this was just me performing for you, so thank you for allowing me to do that, to take that time. I figured since we're ending the show next month, for the season anyway, I figured why not, may as well take some time and do that now. So again, thank you for joining us, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know how many more times to say thank you. Okay, so I'm going to go on. We're going to go on with the next part of the show, guys. I have, our Act 2 is a dear friend of mine. I've been working in music in Atlanta for about 10 years, and there's a friend of mine that I got to work with. Before I moved to Miami, I started meeting all these people, and then I came back to Miami, and I just started begging them, would you be a part of Trios? And this is, Man Hands Lizzie is one of those performers who I'm just absolutely honored, said yes whenever I invited her. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a call now, and we'll get her on the screen. So thank you again. Thank you again for sticking around and for tuning in. I've brought some friends along who are going to be performing with us tonight. So I'm going to call her right now. And Rachel, I see you're here. Rain, I see you're here. And thank you so much. Adonis and Katie, I see y'all chatting in here. Adonis is going to be performing with us in just a little bit, which I am very excited about. So I think we have Man Hands Lizzie. She has just answered, but I do not hear anything yet. So I'm not quite sure. Okay, I'm gonna be calling Man Hands Lizzie back. Whenever the call ends, it's Skype, guys. Skype. Skype. Who uses Skype anymore? I do want to take this time really quick to say something about Untitled. If you haven't checked out our weekly show now, we have this weekly show called Untitled, and it's a learning experience so far, because so far we've had 2 phenomenal writers who have joined us. When I chatted with I chatted with Jasmine Waters last week, and that was about script writing. And then before that, I had Antoine Mills, who was with us the week before, and he was there with songwriting. So it was a pleasure. So I'm still trying to get a hold of our first act, who is going to be joining us shortly. I know she is capable, because we've just had this checked out, so it will work. It's just it's usually one of those technology things. So next week on Untitled, Wednesday night, Brent Starr is going to be joining me, and if you know Brent Starr, if you live in Atlanta and you know Brent Starr, you know he's an amazing artist and amazing performer and comedian. I believe we may have Man Hands Lizzie. I don't hear anything yet, but I do see. Let me move her over here. I do see Man Hands Lizzie. Hey girl, you remember yesterday when we did this yesterday? We had we did a little bit of a sound check and conversation kind of thing, and we were having we had video. We couldn't see each other, but we could hear each other. And now we're having we can see each other, but we can't hear each other quite yet. She's a dear friend of mine, y'all. I'm so excited that she is here to perform. And this is live. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for hanging out. This is awesome. Oh, I think I'm hearing something. Maybe not. Is it that button again? We had a button issue. That was it probably is. It's probably just a button. But I do want, we can get, I don't want to mess things up for you. So we can, if you need me to call you back, I can do that. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for hanging out. Guys, y'all are awesome. Again, this is our last official Trios show before we start up doing, this is Alma. Alma's here. Before we start, sorry, people are chatting and this is our last trio show before we start up with like the Christmas special is next month. I see you. We see you. We're here with you. You can hear us. It seems like she can hear us, which is good, which is always a plus. You look great, by the way. That's what this is for, guys. We do this because like we're live musicians, you know? We're live performers. This is all new to us. So we're just trying to make it work. Alma, you're awesome. You're awesome for doing this with me live. How? So I think we may be able to come back to you, Alma, if we need to, and we can come back. What we can do is we can come back to Alma, and let's see, yeah, because you know I don't think that's a problem. What? I see like an expression. That's why every time I'm like, I hate saying let's come back to you because I always feel like it might work out. It just if we just try one button, you know. Guys, we still got an audience. You guys are still awesome. And I still want to keep explaining that we have a YouTube channel right now if you want to go and subscribe to. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get that YouTube channel built up, so please go subscribe to it. If you need the link, it's right there on the Facebook page. And then also I can Alma, we can let's see if you want to. Do you want to try it? Try talking into it one more time, Alma. I know, honey. I know. I'm so sorry. I know. Yeah, so. Oh, my goodness. Hello, guys. Alma, hi, everybody. This is Manhands Lizzie. We can hear you.
Yes.
All
right. Oh, my God. Now I'm like rattled.
I know, I
so
understand.
sorry.
And you know what? That's the thing. And let's take a moment here because I do want to tell people that like that tends to be, this is a live show. And again, I always want to remind everyone that these are live performers who are used to, and I am as well. We are live performers who are used to moments where we can goof off with each other if we're live. And now this camera just feels so serious. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. And thank you so much, Manhands Lizzie, for joining.
Kyle.
I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm so excited about your set tonight. I got to hear you in rehearsal, so I know that
maybe I'll just do 2 songs, okay?
No,
I don't want to hold up Adonis.
Oh no, you're fine.
Act,
no,
right?
absolutely, you are absolutely fine. We are good. I didn't do an interview with myself, so we are good on time. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hand the screen over. If you like what you hear, the tips link is gonna be located at the bottom left-hand side of the screen. So please be sure to show some love in that way. Okay. Here's your second act, everybody. This is Manhands Lizzie.
Sounds okay. So this first song is called Steady, and I wrote this for my partner in crime, Braun. Lay your head close to mine, hold my hand. In this part of embrace, we are safe. Do blow, every single thing comes and goes. We are here holding steady, steady. Sometimes I'm defeated, and sometimes I feel old. Sometimes my knees buckle under heavy load. My life familiar paths. With you at the center, I'm steady at last. Counting our days together, we don't have much, but we have enough. We are here, holding steady, steady, steady. Sometimes I'm defeated, and sometimes I feel old. Sometimes my knees buckle under heavy load. My life is forever winding round familiar paths. With you at the center, I'm steady. Sometimes I'm defeated, and sometimes I feel old. Sometimes my knees buckle under heavy load. My life is forever winding round familiar paths. With you at the center, I'm steady, steady at last. At last. Thank you. All right. And everything sounds okay, Kyle? Okay. All right. So this next song is going to be louder. And I wrote this out of anger, okay? Because some person infiltrated my life and then kind of made me feel bad about myself. All right. So anyways, this is called Big Talk. And all of the verses here were in some form or another things that he told me, okay? And the chorus is my reply to him. All right, here's Big Talk. Big talk, cheap trick, tiny mind, small. Big talk, cheap trick, tiny mind, small. Stick with me, baby, I got your back if you scratch mine. I'll take you places that on your own you'll never find. Policeman, release me from my mundane cares you must do. Be my good girl and the world will unfold just for you. Big talk, cheap trick, tiny mind, small. Big talk, cheap trick, tiny mind. you give it a rest. Don't say a word, I'll say the words for you, I know best. You got no money, so thank me in some other way. You gotta show me you owe me big every day. Big talk, cheap trick, tiny mind, small. Big talk, cheap trick, tiny mind, small. What are you doing? You've changed. Oh, how you've changed. This is not part of the deal. You go back to your cage. Is this the thanks that I get after all I've done for you? Now you can't even be nice. Well, screw you. Big talk, cheap trick, tiny mind, small. 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 Stick. I'm sorry if I'm blowing out people's ears. Also, I got tired teaching today, so I'm not reaching off those notes. I'm sorry. Anyways, do I have time for one more song? All right. So, one of the reasons we go to open mics, and Trios Atlanta, Kyle Kirkland, hosted one of the best open mics before, called Duets. And we caught the tail end of it, all right? They moved to Florida after. And then it's like, the end of it. But we need places like this for songwriters. And so I'm doing this intro because I'm sure I'm gonna make mistakes. We never had the chance to give this song that kind of, fire, what do you call that? It's like you kind of put it through fire so that you can be more comfortable playing it. So I'm gonna be forgetting things, which is going to be how it is if I were at an open mic in public. Okay, I'm gonna forget things, I'm gonna make mistakes, and I'll just have to forge on. All right, so this one's called Love Calling, and I'm gonna sing it for Kyle, okay? No crying, no crying. Okay, Kyle, I'm gonna move you away, okay, because your face. Someone's knocking. Listen, listen. Someone's knocking at your door. You grab your keys with fingers fumbling. Rusty keys awaken. It's been a long time coming. You held yourself from love, shunned its beckoning call, hid your weary heart from it all. Love, you stated, is overrated, but now It's here again. Someone's calling. Listen, listen. Someone's calling your name. Mind recalling a voice forgotten. Emotions awaken. It's been a long time coming. You close yourself from love. Yourself from love. Shunless, and around your heart to build your wall. Love, you stated, is too complicated, but now it's here again. The time has passed for hiding. Today, love's here, is here. Love's come calling for you. Someone's knocking. Listen, listen. Someone's knocking. It's been a long time coming. You closed yourself from love. Now it's time to let it in. Now it's time for you to start again. The love you long for is at your door. Love is here again. Again. Love is here again. All right.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. That was so beautiful, and that dedication was so. I should tell everyone that when I heard you perform this on a Twitch show that you were doing, I couldn't stop telling you it's such a beautiful, beautiful song. Thank you so much. That was really, really good.
I fudged the words though.
Oh yeah, and listen, and that's what I loved. I love seeing, again, like you said, if it were live, that's what we'd be doing. I love it. No, that was wonderful, and that didn't even matter. The words, the words are just so pretty. So thank you for doing this tonight, Alma. How are you doing?
I'm okay. You know.
How's everything gone with you this year? I know that things have been a little bit different this year with the
Yeah. So I was beginning to be, to feel kind of closed in. Although I really am an introvert.
Yeah.
I enjoy being at home, but I like people. I like connecting with people, good people, people like-minded, and I didn't have that as much. I didn't want to go on Facebook as much because there's a lot of negative things.
Yeah.
It's missing that.
I understand.
And fortunately, I found it somewhere else, and
Yeah, so you've been doing this. Well, you did a Twitch stream. You've been doing this Twitch stream you started up, I guess. How long have you been doing that? Over a month now, huh?
No, just last week.
Oh, really? So it was just Twitch. So you were doing it on you were doing it on Facebook.
So I was trying out the gear,
Right. Okay.
trying out the sound and everything. So maybe just once in a while. And then I finally, said, I better do this. And so
Yeah.
I did it every day. I streamed every day, finally rested 2 days ago. That's why my voice is,
No, listen, and I understand you have such a great setup there. She has this this kind of like screen next to her screen where you can pick songs to request, and it'll tell you whether or not she's performed them or not. And it's really great. I love that concept. I need to get my covers down so that I can start taking requests again. I haven't taken requests in a long time because people are requesting newer songs, and all my songs are still from 2009.
Right. Yeah. No, it doesn't matter. I mean, people request songs from the 60s, 50s.
Right.
Like you'll meet different kinds of people on Twitch. And I'm encouraging musicians to go on there because the music community there is very supportive. Of course, there's some, you kind of avoid those, but
I just
if
saw
you get
here.
into
Rachel said she just downloaded.
Come with
Rachel
me.
Rage just said she downloaded.
Right.
She downloaded Twitch today, so she's gonna be looking you up now. How can she find you on Twitch while we're talking about it?
So just go on Twitch and then just type Manhands Lizzie, which is Manhands Lizzie.
Manhands Lizzie.
And
I love that.
I'm gonna help you out. I'll help you out because people helped me set this up. Like I have
you're
like
so
weird
awesome.
things happening, and then they help me out.
You're so kind to do that. That's one of the things you've been offering. She's always saying, if you need any help, if anybody needs any help, I'm here. So if you're a musician out there and you need any help, you got Manhands Lizzie right here. Okay, so I do want to know a little bit about where are you from? Where's your background in music and a little bit about that. So tell me where you're from first.
So first, I'm from the Philippines. And when I was 5, my mom, we got a flyer in school, and then it was about piano lessons because our school had a music school in it, which was integrated in the program. And if you take piano lessons, then you don't have to take music lessons. And then I didn't know what it was, and they asked me, "Do you want to take a piano?" And I'm like, "Okay." I didn't know what it was, but it was horrible. Like for 5 years, I was 5 then. And for 5 years, I was like crying, going to my teacher,
Wow.
I was playing, but I didn't understand anything. I'm not a sight reader.
Right.
I'm more of an ear learner. So, and she's getting angry. Anyways, at 10, I couldn't stop playing. So finally, music kicked in. So I'm just saying this because there's a lot of parents that, have their kids have music lessons. And then, maybe their kids don't want to practice, and then suddenly, okay, well then just quit.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and I think also when it comes to like genres, sometimes kids get thrown into learning a certain style that they dislike. I've always said a good way to teach a young person who wants to learn is teach them what they like at first, Find out a song that they love and try and teach them that first and then go from there.
And they don't care if they're just playing the chorus.
Right, exactly.
Right, with just one hand, right?
Yeah. So you started off playing at a young age, and I know you went into teaching. You're into teaching now as well, right?
Yes. So I'm doing online lessons, fortunately my students stuck with me because my school closed during the COVID.
Okay, so you guys have moved from doing it in person learning to online.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how's that going? That has to be unique. I know that's got to be a different experience online because I've had that opportunity. People have asked me to kind of teach them online, but I'm a little more hands-on. I need to see the hands. I need to see what they're doing to really, and a camera doesn't do that for me. So I'm nervous about that idea.
Well, there's a lot of homework to do for yourself. For example, I make little videos for them. So this is how your hand must be, and this is how to play this. And I just send it to them, and hopefully they practice.
So you've been playing how long have you been performing as a live performer, as Manhands Lizzie, for example?
Maybe just 10 years. I performed with like an orchestra and stuff like that, so ensembles. But
and I heard your kick. You have your kick tonight. I heard that kick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love your kick.
It's dead right now.
And that's one of the coolest things. Whenever you perform live, she has this kick, and you and Braun get up there, and y'all can play together sometimes. And it's a great show, and some of the most unique instrumentation because of the kind of the rockabilly sound, but also you got your classical training that clearly shines through. So it gives you such a unique sound, and I love it so much. I do want to know another thing from you. You talked about. You've been singing for 10 years. Have you been writing? Is that when you started songwriting?
I started writing music when I was 5. So I already
So you
had an
started then,
idea
okay.
that, hey, I'm going to make some, songs. And then I had my own notation. And my
Really?
teacher, I showed her, and it's like, what's this? Like, she just threw it away.
So you were
She just put
creative
it-
right then and there. You knew right off the bat that you wanted to kind of start. Okay,
Yeah.
I get that because when I was younger and I was being taught, it only took like one lesson before I was saying, "Look, let me try. Let me try
Yeah.
and let me try and learn."
Right.
I
So
know.
It was just natural,
Yeah. Well, and it's true. I think sometimes for some artists it really does. For me, I'm the kind of artist. I'm a rebellious human being. So as a rebellious artist, it came out naturally. It just shined through
Yeah.
naturally.
Right.
So, and I just have one more question for you, Alma. If you could collaborate with anyone in history, who would it be?
My God. Stephen Sondheim.
Oh, Sondheim. Whoa, that is the best
I
answer
love
we've had.
Stephen Sondheim.
By far the best answer we've had. I'm sorry. But that's just gonna be me. This boy's gonna say, okay. Thank you so much, Alma. Where
Thank you.
can they find you online if they're looking you up, if they're looking for your music?
All right. So online, you can go visit Twitch TV. It's a free app, and you just look for Man Hands Lizzie, and then you'll see my schedule when I'm gonna be playing, and then you just click the video when I'm on, and nothing to it. Nothing to pay for, anything. I will entertain you. You can make requests. I can do whatever. Sometimes practice in front of you. I also have my Facebook, the same thing, Man Hands Lizzie. But hopefully these guys get it. But I also play with my husband. We're called He Sang, She Sang. Okay.
And
So
he
you can
posted,
look
and
us up there.
he's posted up here. He posted, thanks for following her. She does Twitch about 3 to 4 times a week. So if you follow her, you can catch this and you can chat. She's very. What I love about you is that you make sure to reach out and chat with everybody who's listening, and you can request songs from her.
Right.
She has a great request list. So go on and do that. Thank you again. Thank you so much,
Thank
Man Hands
you.
Lizzie. And I
Love you,
can't.
Kyle.
I love you too. I can't wait till we can do this live one day. But until then, you get some rest tonight, okay? You did a great
Right,
job.
okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, she's awesome. So thank you guys again. Thank you so much for chiming in. That was our second act of the night. That was Man Hands Lizzie. And again, she's a phenomenal singer, performer, and she has those classical piano stylings, which I love. So we have one more act for you tonight, and his name is Adonis. I got to perform with Adonis. I got to have him perform at duets. He got to come into duets and perform. I feel like it was twice. Was it just once? I don't remember. But anyway, he's one of those guys that once you meet him, you feel like you've gotten to know him and fall in love with him instantly. He's a great human being and a really talented artist. So I asked him to come on and perform for us tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a call now. And we're going to get him going. Don't forget, next week we have Brent Starr, who's going to be joining us, and he's going to be our guest we're going to be discussing an Untitled. He's going to be a guest in Untitled. We're going to be discussing comedy writing and things like that. So I think I'm calling out, but I'm having a call come in, and let me try this one more time. Skype, guys. Skype is this way. So I have invited Adonis, and I have called Adonis, and Adonis has answered. Hey, how are you?
Hey, Kyle.
Hey. Are you?
See if you can hear me.
I can hear you. We can't see you. Are you ready to perform for us?
Hold on. Everything good?
Everything's good. Are you ready to perform?
Yep.
All right, man. Okay, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the tips links will be located at the bottom left-hand side of your screen. If you like what you hear, please be sure to show some love by tipping. And like I say, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is your final act of the evening. This is Adonis.
Ready? Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, and I know that this is live. My name is Adonis. Hi, everybody. This very first song is for self-made entrepreneurs. It's called I Earn Me. Check it out.
Want to hear the story of how I made $1 million? Uh-huh. Here we go, 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 here we go.
God is on here, y'all. Got your ring on my feet, car, baby, on my cheeks. Getting bites in your sheets. Your hate is for the devil. I earned me, I earned me, I earned me, I earned me.
Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me.
While waiting tables, I sing my songs. They get for me and sing along. My boss is hating, say sitting home. It's time I take this show on the road. Give me a way, I want to stray away from this road life now. Minutes away from the big bay, gotta obtain, but all I can say, guess one day, there was a stage downtown. I make a play, then I can pay, oh yeah, your boy Mike Sound. I'm on the net with the flags, likes and clicks. Company solid with checks, my account made a stretch. Getting myself with the gas, and my family not compares. Burning my blood and my sweat, Adonis got legs. Your rings on my feet, car, baby, on my cheeks. Getting mine, take your sheets. Your hate is for the devil. I earned me, I earned me, I earned me, I earned me.
Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me?
Mercy!
Keep ridiculous. Kill with the bars, I'm the least. Kill with the pad, it's gonna shit. Got dropped me under the ship.
And
Why you
then
reaching
well.
still slipping, caught the coroner. And the bell, I'm not a foreigner. Claim they froze, not as cold as us. Know that we moving so caught it up. Don't got time to get involved. Reaching new heights, I'm setting these bars. I'm running my laps, I need never lost. Back in my ways, follow the lever. Off in the power, I put it together. Little by little, right up the trouble. Can't hesitate. Hard with the setbacks, out of the setbacks. I'm part of the broke. Trouble is all that I know. Taking my time with these folks. Go with a different approach.
What he said.
Where the those that you sold. 10 toes down, call me Triple A. This is where we gotta separate.
Got your ring on my feet, car, baby, on my cheeks. Getting mine, in your sheets. Your hate is for the devil. I earned me, I earned me, I earned me, I earned me.
Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me. Bad money, big money, you heard me? Earn me.
I was in my struggle, my flesh came in from the muscle. You played it up on my struggle, a diamond that I can trust you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I was in my struggle, my flesh came in from the muscle. You played it up on my struggle, a diamond that I can trust you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Me. One more thing, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now for my next piece, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a set change, and it's all live. My next song is called Bluntation. This is a song for the lovers. This is a song that I wrote. Shoot, I wrote this song like 5-6 years ago. And I wrote it to basically show love for the lovers. I never had a love song or what have you, but this is one of those numbers that I decided to do. I wanted to share with you guys.
Want to hear the story of how I made $1 million?
Woo! 1 second, trios. Thank y'all. Yes, bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ooh. Yes, as this is live, I thank y'all once again for tuning in. Now, we're gonna dim the lights. And T minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Hey. No, no. All right. My name's Adonis. Hey, yeah. Hey there, how you are? Headed to the stars. I just wanna take you, tell me you to fly. It's just you and I. Come on, take a ride. Feel the vibration, let them ease your mind. We can have a little fun, a little fun. Let me take you to Plantasia. My rocket's going past the sun. The world's of love. You accept the challenge of one. I can. Cause nothing's better than to be riding through space in a rocket ship with cloud-made seas. I can't wait to get that. You want me, baby? Hey, I want you. I'm trying to elevate your love. Come with me, baby. Hey, it's all true. Cause I desire only to be yours. Palm trees all around you and me. Oh, it's plantation, baby. It's plantation, baby. One we freeze, we will be king and queen. Ruling all of this what we say. And plantation, baby. Plantation, baby. Ooh. I'm liking what you do to me when you touch my body. Ooh. You got me wanting to do anything for you. Immortalized. Beautiful to see than to people in love. Inspiring surroundings to be better people. I'm dreaming, baby. Hey, it's all true. I brought us to a place I can't leave from. I'm stuck here, baby. I visit, want to. I just fell in love with Plantation. Baby, yeah. Tell me this, baby, can we go? Babe, ow. Thank y'all so much once again. That was Bluntasia. I know that it is dark, so Kyle, here we are again, just the two of us. Well, the 12 or the 13 of us. Yes, indeed. Okay, so this last song, you guys, that I'm doing, it's called Nacho. And Nacho is a song basically about the nice guy who finally decides he doesn't want to be the nice guy anymore. And he takes his power back. So without further ado, here we go. And mind you, I only rehearsed this once. So you everything you're getting right now is just like completely fresh. Here we go. No, 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 no. California is where y'all at. California is where y'all at. Yep. California is where y'all at. Let's go up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you. I'm Nacho, macaroni with the G. Myself is off on me. Hit you my D. Caravangi, who you be? Switch up on you swiftly, cause I work too hard for All these things that you can see. Nice got no more sorry. Check it out with these. You can never play me. Getting mine in these. Ever since my little days, way back when the love and my dreams were impossible. And murder from a recluse. Dudes, so all the holy things were higher than the perfect most. I know you checking, but baby, I'm alright. I just want to guzzle up this Gio. Should you keep it cool? Then I just might want to take a night at my bungalow. Well, yo. I know you want me because I can feel you want me, baby, because I appeal. Take me to places I didn't know existed. On my hurt or currency, you can't get real. Tell me something good, cause I wanna know. I determine after if you flow. Game was to be played for show. And play with no deck, that is just a no. Oh, can't waste my time on nobody, no. When they do that, man, I don't know. I think I'm ready to go. First thing I must let you know. Oh, I'm not your macaroni with the cheese. My tummies are for me. Hit you with the Can't remind you who you be. Switch up on you swiftly. Cause I work too hard for all these things that you can see. Nice guy, no more sorry. Take it out with these. You can never play me. Getting money in these. Look at me, please. Tell me, what do you see? Fuck boy written on me. I will be. I'm jigged of your fuckery. You can do that with your me. He's up the street, but him no better than me. These side clock is ticking. I'm about to leave. I won't put pressure on we. So that's how I keep it G. Capiche? You can be fun out. Hope that you smoke weed. I ask the bird that you see on TV. I get the feeling you're touching my body. It's time to get naughty, boy. You can't foresee. Cross for the billion with me. So glad that you didn't flee. Thirsty, know me. Deep body due to the D. That was from baby. Let's see. Hey, I'm Nacho. Macaroni with the cheese. My tummies are for me. Hit you with the Can't remind you who you be. Switch up on you swiftly. Cause I work too hard for things that you can see. Nice guy, no more sorry. Take it out with bees. You will never, never ever play me. Yeah.
Yes. Great job, man. I love that.
My formal bow.
Man, I know, yes. And I loved your, and man, with the set changes and everything you had going on, of course you better take that formal bow. That was theatrical. That was great, man. Thank you so much for bringing it. You brought it. How are you doing tonight? Wait, hold on. Take a breath. Take a breath real quick. And then, how you doing tonight?
We're good, man. Like we did it, Kyle. We did it.
We did it, buddy. Good job. And that set change was amazing. You kept talking about this this wardrobe change, and I got to see him. I didn't get to see any of this. I just got to hear the rehearsal, so anyway, whenever you were talking about wardrobe change and everything, I was like, "What's gonna happen?" I was a little nervous, but that was amazing, man. You did such a good job.
Really?
And I love and I love how you end with the.
Like I rehearsed it a couple times, and then I was like, okay, well they just gonna get what I give them, damn it, because if I mess up, if I mess up, then it's just what it is.
Man, the your style for each song was great. I loved the flashlight. I loved the tree. For a second there, it looked like you were in the woods. Good job. Anyway, you did a good job. Tell me something. Tell me something, man, because we can talk about that performance all night. But I want to know a little bit more. Tell me a little bit about where you're from, where you come from, and where your background is in music. So where are you from?
Well, Kyle, I'm originally from Pasadena, California, and I grew up in South Mississippi. We got Wiggins. Rest in peace to my cousin Leon. We're dealing with that right now. We got Wiggins, Mississippi, Gulfport, Biloxi, all of the Gulf Coast. I was raised down there as well. Most of the soulful stylings to my creativity come from Mississippi, but a lot of the animation and the theatrics come from Pasadena, where I'm also from.
You see, you got Rain in here,
and
Pasadena in here. Yeah. So I want to know more. I want to know. So you started. I see that you picked up a little bit of flavors, from a little bit of everywhere. Which is that's how I am. I love that. I lived all over the Southeast, or all over the South, really, and I feel like I've picked up a little bit here and there, and I think that's a really good way to go about it, especially as a songwriter. So Rain was talking about, mentioned the cadences, and I completely agree. Your cadences are great. The change up of your cadences. How long have you been writing?
I've been writing since I was 12, actually. I started with poetry. And my mother's ex-husband was a DJ. and he had, well, I mean, I was surrounded by music with all of my maternally and paternally, but my mother's ex-husband was a DJ, and he played a lot of reggae. He played a lot of soul, blues, and like old school hip hop
Nice.
things from music from the '80s. And I was just so inspired, like one day we were hanging with his DJ friends, and of course I sing, and I was the quirky kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, we rainbows. And I get to test my artistic stamina. He put me in a cipher with grown men at 12. And I had freestyle, of course I'm 12, so like, how sharp could your freestyle be, right? But I spit this catchy verse or whatever, like a small little eight, and it caught their attention so much and it wowed the adults to where I just went home and wrote my first song called Love. I just took a poem and or put the songs in put the verses in poetry form and went from there.
So, do you still write? I know it could be considered the same, but do you still write specific poetry?
I do actually on my downtime, but that's when I
Nice.
have, a little Bob Marley and some Jamaica. You know what I'm
Heard.
saying?
Yeah, I understand that, and that's another thing because I've talked to other people who have, who are multi-talented in that way, and I asked them, do you, when you feel like you have writer's block in one area, do you just jump into, like, when you feel like you have writer's block in
Well, to be
songwriting, do you feel like,
that writer's block because I went through that for a long time. What I found with writer's block is oftentimes we just put pressure on ourselves and we think about the outcome before even creating the income,
that's a
So
really good point.
I just stopped when I stopped putting pressure on myself and I stopped worrying about like the outcome and what people would think. It's like things started to flow.
I love that. I love that concept because that's the thing. Like if you are really, that's a lot of deadlines. There are always deadlines for songwriters, and I always feel like if you get that deadline immediately, that kind of gives you the oh no, I gotta write this. So the song "I Earned
It takes
Me,"
the pressure off.
the song "I Earned Me" that you just did, you just performed. I love that song. And that was you. You said you had recorded that on February 20th. Is that right?
No, I released it.
You released it.
I released it on February 20th, but I recorded it back in January, actually in Pasadena, my hometown.
Gotcha.
Um, I needed something for me. Like, I'm a natural hustler. I'm a natural entrepreneur. I run my own massage therapy business. And while I was out there, I was doing a lot of moving and thriving, and I realized like with all the hard work that I put in, you know what I'm saying? I had the chance to earn this song. Like I had the producer, shout out to Mike Towns. He had a specific quota that he wanted for the beat, and I had no way to have that type of money at that particular time. So I busted my ass for one weekend and actually surprised myself. But I went to work, busted my ass, and actually accumulated the money to pay for the beat. And I
Nice.
just heard myself saying to myself, like, I earned this. Like, oh man, I earned it.
Oh yeah, that's a really good. Yeah, that's a nice. See
I earned
that
it.
that kind of
Those songs
solidifies
for
that message, right?
self-made entrepreneurs, go-getters, hustlers. I wrote that song for them.
I love it. And the character that you have in Nacho, that's the one. That's the cadence, man. The character that you have in Nacho, I love that as well. Those are some really good songs. You were really gifted.
Also, to be an advocate for us LGBTQs in this community, we're fed up. We tired. We tired of getting the beat. We're tired of getting abused. We're tired of being bashed. We're tired of being sent to the back of the line. We're getting tired of being disrespected. So I had to write a song for that. Well, I know it was my personal experience. I was tired of a lot. So I was like, look, this song is empowering for me, and I feel like it's going to be empowering for other people as well.
Yes, I live for that message, man. I just had to give you the whole screen for a second, like you were, because that was
Yeah.
amazing. That was a beautiful message, and I agree. Yeah, there's a time to stay. Hey, I'm tired, and you can write that down. That's a
Stand up,
beautiful.
buddy. Stand up.
That's stand up. Yeah, no, you did, man, and you have a great gift, and I love your artistry. I do have one more question for you tonight. I want to know if you could collaborate with any artist in history, who would it be?
This is gonna sound crazy because I always say Brandy, but I love Henry Mancini. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but Henry Mancini made the Pink Panther. He composed the Pink Panther theme
Oh,
song,
okay.
and
But
that that
da-dum.
that every time I hear that, it's like my brain just like
Henry
it
Mancini.
overflow with joy and excitement because even as a child, I've just been in love with that. So,
Yeah.
Henry Mancini, all of the theatrics that come with his orchestration, I want to be a
Nice.
part of that.
Yeah, I understand that. That's a really good answer too. We've had some really good answers tonight. I ask this question every show, and these are really good. We had Sondheim and Henry Mancini. Man, these are some thought out answers. I think the more shows I do, the more I ask this question, more and more people have time to think. Hey, thank you so much, Adonis. Can you tell everybody where they can find you online if they're looking you up?
Yo, what's up, listeners and all those tuning in and watching? You can catch me on your IG, on your SoundCloud, on your Spotify, on your Apple. Well, I'm not on Apple Music yet, but I'm on my way. You can also catch me on Twitter and Snapchat at the number 4 DONR5. Also, YouTube at the number 4 DONR5. Catch me, baby.
Yes.
Oh, and don't forget that Cash App because a brother need it.
That's right. And we have your Cash App right there at the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much, Adonis. And I love the shot of Atlanta you got going on behind you. That's a beautiful shot. It's a beautiful evening in Atlanta. Thank you for doing this, man.
I mean, we're the blue state now.
Yeah. Hey, that's right. Hey, thank you again. Thank you for doing this, man. Have a good night.
No, Kyle, thank you so much and everything you're doing for us. Like, we're so glad to have you back here because it was a desert. Like Alma mentioned earlier, without you and
I love you, man.
here,
Thank you.
like it's been a wilderness. So I'm glad you're back, and I love it. Anytime you need me, man, anytime I'm here.
You're awesome, buddy. Well, we'll be calling on you. Thank you so much. Have a good night. All right, go get some rest.
You too. Good night, everybody. Good night.
He's awesome. All right, guys. So listen, I absolutely love Adonis. I'm so thankful you guys are all have been watching and staying tuned. That was our show for the night, guys. I am so happy that you guys hung out with us all the way to the end. I'll be here next Wednesday. Like I've been saying throughout the whole show, next Wednesday we're gonna have Untitled, where we just sort of sit and chat about music and songwriting, or we sit and chat about writing. Really, that's what it's all about. Anyway, guys, I'll be doing that on Wednesday with Brent Starr. So come back and see us next Wednesday night, 7 p.m. If you want to get involved at all, we have plenty of available spots that are going to be opening up in the future. Triosbooking@gmail.com. Thank you so much, guys. Here are some more tip links for you. Have a great night.